This is an employee from a Co-op store in Stroud in Gloucestershire who spotted a 15-year-old shoplifting and decided to carry out a citizen's arrest by sitting on him until the police got there. I know the picture does look vaguely amusing, but of course it is a very serious subject, you know, because to have a go, you have to be pretty brave. It can often prove to be dangerous. Sometimes, obviously, it proves to be fatal. And we were talking about this morning, so whenever I see things like this, I think, would I do that? Would I get involved? Would I have a go? Would you, Janet? Would you? I'm too frightened.
I would have a go. And I think it's worth pointing out that Co-op employee only did that after that teenager had been in the shop twice already, and this was his third visit in the shop to nick stuff.
But wouldn't you immediately think, I would immediately think now...
Well, obviously that worker lost it.
But I'd go, he'd probably have a knife in his pocket now. That's my biggest concern about getting involved, is that I'll end up getting injured. And so however selfish that sounds, I don't want my son to lose his mother.
No. Well, I know you could always think that, but I think my gut reaction would be, this can't go on, this can't be right. And unlike most people, I wouldn't suddenly whip out my camera or my phone and start filming it, because what you think about is why are people filming these things that are happening in front of them?
Well,
they're filming instead of doing something.
It seems voyeuristic, but then some people would say, I'm too frightened to get involved, but I have got evidence and it has been used as evidence.
Yeah, but at the same time as you're filming, OK, I take that point, why aren't you shouting your head off, saying, stop that, stop that, stop that? And even... in a shop, when you see people nicking things, do you just walk past? Do you just say, hang on a minute, I saw you put that in your car?
No, I would go and tell
somebody.
Yeah.
I've just seen them. Yeah. I don't know whether I don't think I'd be brave enough to confront them. And yet, on the other hand, if something happened to one of my kids... and they were attacked, and then I saw videos of it, or people just standing around videoing it, I'd hate them probably just as much, because I would want to scream, why didn't one of you help him?
Somebody do something,
You know, and yet I don't know whether I would, for the same reasons that you said, because, you know, it's not that I'm frightened of being pushed over or getting a slap. It's a knife or a gun.
What about your boys? Would you say to them, you know, if you're out somewhere and you see someone being attacked or, you know, then go and help? You probably wouldn't even tell them to do that.
No, I don't. I always say I'd rather a live coward than a dead hero.
Yeah, I'm with you. The funny thing is, with me, if it's myself, I'm probably way too much of a scaredy cat. But if it's somebody that I love, like one of my nieces, then the Wolfenstone comes out of me, and I'm like, don't you dare! Start getting like that. So it depends. I think in general, I'm scared, and who it is as well.
What your natural instinct would be.
I think if you see late at night, like happened to me a few years ago, I was walking back through central London with a boyfriend, and we saw this man really harassing this woman, and we had to intervene. And my boyfriend went up to the bloke and he went, stand back a minute, and he said to the woman, are you OK? Can you handle this? Do you want 5 minutes, or, you know, to have a think about it? Because they were having a row. It was on the verge of getting very violent.
They were.
Yeah, but I think in that situation, late at night, you've got to think, is the woman really in control of this situation, or is she being bullied into something?
And also, if there's a big group of you, for instance, on public transport of any kind, and somebody's kicking off, why don't we all just
get together and go,
but we don't.
But we don't.
But we don't. That's what I'm saying. That's the next thing. Don't wait for one person to go up. Let's all tackle
Would you
them.
be that first person? Because I absolutely agree with you. And you
Not
think,
unless I have 10
if you're on
people
a
with me.
train, a carriage of 50 people, and one's kicking off, you know, 49 of you could stop
them easily.
Often you hear these stories, somebody gets up and nobody helps them.
No.
And then
I've said on a train, just stop that right now. Someone's talking and shouting and swearing, and then I've got them, they've left the carriage, and then everyone's applauded. And I think, well, why am I doing it?